If you're literally seconds away from buying a new streaming box, empty your cart right now. Seriously, do not buy an Apple TV today. The biggest hardware leak coming out of Cupertino for 2026 has nothing to do with the iPhone 18. It is sitting right under your television. For months, everyone has been searching YouTube asking, is Apple making a gaming console? And the answer is a massive yes, but it is disguised as the brand new Apple TV Ultra. Based on a crazy new wave of supply chain leaks, Apple is splitting their next living room lineup into two distinct devices. The Apple TV Pro will be your standard, everyday spec bump. But the Ultra? That is a Trojan horse designed to take over your entire house. Honestly, I'll believe they can actually beat PlayStation when I see it. But if these specs are real, the casual gaming market is about to get flipped upside down. Let's get right into the hardware, because this is where the rumors get wild. According to recent supply chain notes from DG Times, Apple is aggressively sourcing completely redesigned, vastly larger thermal cooling blocks for an unreleased living room device. Let's be real for a second. You do not need a massive industrial heat sink to watch Netflix. You need advanced cooling when you are running a desktop class A18 Pro chip, pushing hardware-accelerated ray tracing on a 65-inch screen for 3 hours straight. Reports out of the LX suggest Apple is fighting for maximum TSMC 3 nanometers yields just to stockpile high-end silicon for this exact box. We are talking about zero thermal throttling, metal FX upscaling, and real console-level graphics. This completely ends the debate between the Apple TV Pro versus Ultra. The Ultra is a literal mini-console, but hardware is completely useless if the software is garbage, and Apple's current gaming layout is a total mess. Thankfully, Insider Shrimp Apple Pro just leaked that Apple is working on a massive tvOS overhaul specifically for the 2026 release date. Rumors point to a dedicated, unified gaming space. Instead of digging through movie apps to find your games, you just wake up the Apple TV Ultra with your PlayStation DualSense controller, and you're instantly dropped into a clean, console-style dashboard. All your Apple Arcade games, App Store titles, and cloud saves are sitting right there. When you combine that with zero input lag and seamless spatial audio syncing to your AirPods, the Apple ecosystem trap snaps shut perfectly. Now let's talk about the Apple Intelligence rumors, because this is where a lot of people are confused. Slapping an AI chatbot on your television sounds like a terrible idea. Nobody wants to proofread emails from the couch. But Ming-Chi Kuo recently detailed that the heavy push for advanced NPU cores inside the Apple TV Ultra is specifically targeted at local, on-device contextual AI. Think about it. Typing with an Apple TV remote is a miserable experience. But with local Apple Intelligence, you just hold the mic and say, load the racing game I played last night, or find that sci-fi movie with the crazy airport fight scene. It just figures it out without any server lag. It can even switch user profiles instantly by recognizing exactly whose voice is speaking, keeping your kids' cartoons completely separate from your algorithm. This directly powers the ultimate smart home takeover. Ross Young has pointed out that Apple is standardizing advanced connectivity protocols across their premium devices. This means the Apple TV Ultra is basically guaranteed to rock built-in Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and native thread support. Because this box is always plugged in and sitting dead center in your living room, it becomes the absolute perfect smart home brain. When you tell Siri to drop the temperature and lock the doors, the processing happens right there on the A18 Pro chip. No lag, no waiting for the cloud, just instant execution. Of course, we have to talk about the price, because the Apple tax is brutal. If they price this thing like a high-end Mac, it is going to be dead on arrival. But Mac Otakra recently noted that Apple is prototyping huge storage upgrades, testing 512 gigabyte and even 1 terabyte tiers to handle massive AAA game downloads. If Cupertino prices the Apple TV Ultra aggressively, pitching it as an ultra-fast 4K streamer, the ultimate smart home hub, and a casual gaming console all packed into one device, they might actually pull this off. Are you holding out for the Apple TV Ultra? Or is your current setup already good enough? Let me know your exact thoughts down in the comments. Drop a like if you want more Apple supply chain leaks, and I will see you in the next one.